All right, Jason, we are on.
Let's go. Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Friday today. Hopefully you maybe, caught a couple trains, whether it's on crypto or, maybe it was even Beyond Meat.
Beyond Meat has gone up?
Yeah, it kind of like, I wouldn't really call it a short squeeze today, but it went up like 50% intraday hours.
Shit.
Yeah, it went from like I don't honestly, I don't know. I think it's because obviously there's a lot of, obviously bigger people out there that have been buying lots of puts and things and pushing the stock down. So I think overall, like, I don't really want to call it a short squeeze because it didn't like double in price, but like it did have a really, really good pop today. Yeah, I guess you can call it that, Golden.
As someone who gave up eating meat, and I feel like I should be supporting Beyond Meat, but I think it's absolutely horrible for you, and like that company should not exist.
Yeah, I think the company's horrible run. They're supposed to be redoing a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I guess more on the business side of things. I don't really affects their food so much. But I think on the business, I think that's one reason why people are like investing in them again. But I don't like the management. I think they've done terrible. So me personally, I'm not invested in them, but I can understand why people are investing in something like that for a short squeeze moment. And probably got out pretty quick today. I don't know what the stock price is right now, but earlier it was like $9 was an intraday high, and it
My
started at
problem is
like
the product, man. It's a shit product. It makes you sick. Like that is so ultra processed. Like it should not go in the human body. I feel like.
oh yeah, 100%. Let's see, it
Just
went
like
from
eat a regular burger if you want to eat a burger. That's totally fine. Just like let's not make a really unhealthy burger for the sake of avoiding meat. And I say that
yeah.
as someone who does not eat meat, who gave up meat 4 years ago.
No, I
Right. So
agree
the
with you. Like I
irony
said,
is kind of hilarious.
no, yeah, I agree with you on that end for sure. Like I said, I mean, it went from like $5 and like 30 or 20 cents up to $9.21. So that's a pretty good pop, honestly, within a day, day trade. So
Hello.
Yeah,
I think it's back down to like $6 now.
so just now
So
a
it popped
question.
and
Can
went
you
down.
hear the AC through my headphones?
A little bit, yeah. Obviously,
Okay.
it's gonna echo a little bit too because it's a newer office. It's probably not like a
Okay.
ton of stuff everywhere, so
I
you're gonna have
will.
echo and you're definitely gonna hear stuff in a
Okay,
new
let me
office.
Are
go
you
turn the
streaming
AC
from?
off.
Are you streaming from the office? So try a couple of
Yeah.
things. There's two things you can try, Murthy. We want a tour, office tour as well again, but if you haven't already, the airports noise cancellation, and then the second one, just turn that on. And the other one, if you go to StreamYard and settings, you will
Yeah,
see a reduce background noise option in the audio section.
yeah, that should
Uh,
Okay.
help too. Honestly,
so play with that. I've turned it on. I don't know if today will be better. You guys will hear more or less noise
Okay.
on my end. It's like a
All
built-in
right.
noise gate.
yep,
Okay. Nice. Sweet.
it definitely should help out a little bit at the end of the day.
Oh
And
wow, they have
new
like video filters to make me look pretty.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, man, get rid of all the blemishes. Man,
Okay, let's see.
things they come out with. I mean, I guess it works for some people though. Gotta get those
All
Instagram
right,
pics up.
guys. How is this? Is this better?
I mean, yeah,
that's
sounds,
AC.
yeah. I don't hear the AC really, so that's good.
I'll just keep myself on mute.
No, you're fine. I don't hear the AC anymore, so you're good.
Okay.
I think you're
Work.
perfectly fine now. You're way better.
Newsletter's out, so we also, for the first time, mentioned the stock prediction games in there.
Oh, nice,
Take a look, see if it's funny.
nice.
Can we pull it up on stream? Can you pull it up,
Sure.
Ali?
Sure. Why don't you want to pull it up? You should be. It should be delivered in your inbox.
In the inbox.
Sure. Let me share my screen.
Nice.
Okay, here
Here
we
we
go.
go.
Oh, wait a second. I have to figure out how to adjust my. Actually, can't read it. Hold on. Jason, can you do it? I'll have a better setup from tomorrow.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I could do it.
Thank
Let me open it up too on mine. Pull it up real quick.
You're probably gonna need more sound deadening in the room you're in. So rugs, things on the wall.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like maybe a soundproofing panel on the back.
Oh, any of the streaming rooms will definitely need sound dampening stuff, as for sure. Rugs definitely help out a lot, and getting some sound panels on the walls will deafen out everything else. Let me. Okay, where's it at? I know I just got it. Let's see.
So the market's back today. Where are we at?
The
Flat?
market Yeah, the market's been like up and then down, and then now it's going back up a little bit before the end of the market, but kind of flat, really overall. Like I said, we were talking about Beyond Meat a minute ago too. It was kicking earlier. I think it's back down now, but
Interesting.
right.
Oh yeah. Beyond Meat spiked. What? This is wild. So like in aftermarkets, the aftermarkets are kind of wild. It went to like $9, and then it's now back to like
Yeah.
$6.75.
We kind of like had like a mini short squeeze. Yesterday it went from like $5 and something, like $5.20, and then obviously all the way today to like $9.21. But then it obviously went back down. There was some like decent news that came out about them like restructuring their management, which I guess maybe got some people excited. But I also think people seen all the people shorting the stock and like, oh, we're going to buy in and try to make them short squeeze. I think that's the bigger thing that happened there. All right, I'm going to pull it up on my screen now. For some reason, I had to log out and then log back in for it to show the email for me, even though I had it on my phone. It's like, all right, whatever. Let's see. Sharing the screen.
Hey, Dr. Kelly. Welcome.
Hey. Hope you're doing well today.
I am. Thank you. Good to be here. How y'all doing?
Awesome. I see are you at a different place now? You're not on the beach
Yeah.
today?
Not on the beach today, right? I flew into California, so I'm here for the weekend.
Oh, nice. Well, that sounds great.
Yes. Get to see my family, so it's gonna be nice.
Awesome.
Yes.
Can you all see this?
Yes.
Great. I was hoping. I was like, either that or it's broke. Oh man. All right, let's go. So we can have a rundown of this. I do like this headline right here, though. It was the best of times, the worst of times. But honestly, like that right there, like explains this whole week in volatility from Monday till now. Like we literally, like everybody was like panicking on Friday, thinking the market was going to get destroyed. And then obviously Monday too. And then like Tuesday, the market was like, just kidding. Just wrecked everybody, especially the bears. I mean, it's a good bear trap coming in the fold there at least. He has a new friend for you. Let's go down to here. Oh, this is the stuff we looked at, those TikTok early in the week too. The TikTok dances. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's see. The VIX. Oh yeah, the VIX this week was ridiculous. Like I'm sure there's a lot of people that were, trading the VIX volatilities. If you weren't, I'm guessing you probably missed out a little bit. If not, you probably just don't care. But yeah, I mean, obviously with the volatility we had, going into Friday into this week, I mean, it was bound to happen. 1,000 points. It recovered 800 points. The NASDAQ crashed 2,000 points there. But yeah, this is good to see this in here too, because I think I've actually had a lot of people ask me about the game, or like where we see the game going and those kind of things. So it is good to see obviously mention of the game in here. Is this the first time we've mentioned the game in the
first time?
Nice. Nice, sweet. Well, I'm sure there's going to be some people that for the first time they actually see this. They're like, wait, what? I've been missing out on this. No. I don't blame
Maybe that should be a Twitter header also. I'll put that up on Twitter.
I mean, honestly, you should. Yeah, this should be the Twitter header right now, since that's like really the main focus in driving people. So yeah, I would do that. And this right here was ridiculous. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like in terms of like the total opposites, right? Like total opposites of each other. But man, that is.
Oh man,
like she had the I don't know what all that stuff is she has on her, obviously in those glasses, but that's just wild. And he just comes out and he's just like, yeah, I don't care. I got my real glasses on, don't care. I'm just popping it. Also, those guns they used at the Olympics were sweet. They looked really cool.
This guy actually had a history where I think his wife left him, and
oh really?
She was like, "You're not going to amount to anything," and part of his motivation to become this was his wife leaving him.
Wow, interesting story.
That. Yeah, that is super interesting for sure. I didn't actually know that at all though. Strong men create good times create weak men. You are here. Yeah,
That's
pretty
true.
much. That was this is
Yeah.
a good one right here, because again, that goes back on the hodl game there, and just not caring like what the market or computers are doing. Because I mean, I feel like the way I look at it, at least, like I feel like we're in this isn't 2018 or 2017 or 2016 or 2015 or anything back in the day. Like this is like, this time of the market's way different. Like it could be the worst catalyst ever, and the market's just like, I just don't care. Just don't care anymore. Like it doesn't matter what's going on. But I think overall, like, when it comes to volatility, if you got in some good, price points when the stocks were crashing down for a little bit there for those few days, I feel like you're probably doing pretty good this week with your picks, whatever you put money into.
I had a client who's been with me for about 5 years, so he's solidly in the game. He did an experiment, put 850 into a new account on August 1st, and turned it into 20,000 this past Monday and cashed out. So that was pretty cool to see. Yeah. So
cool. Yeah, that is really, really cool.
Yeah, I tell them, hey, stocks take the stairs up and the elevator down. So whenever you see the stock market's finna tank, or you see earnings that are finna tank, do puts on them.
No, 100%. I mean, it doesn't hurt at the end of the day, like I said, especially once stocks have fallen so much. At that point, it's like, is it going to keep falling, or are you going to catch the the falling knife, or
right,
or are we going to go back up? I think a lot of people this week at least kind of knew that there's going to be volatility, but I think overall I feel like the market's going to be pretty resilient no matter what. I mean, at this point, especially where we've been the last few years, I didn't really see why the market fell that much in the first place. Like I couldn't make sense of it. So I figured it was going to come back up. I just didn't know when. And then literally like the next day, the Japan market like jumps, its biggest since I think it was like 2005 or something like that. Biggest one-day jump back up. And I knew that at that point, like, obviously once U.S. markets open back up, we're pretty much going to be on a train north again. And that's, pretty much what happened. So I did want to bring this up though. So Rippling is obviously testing their new stable coin on Ethereum. Kind of goes back to what we're doing now in the XRP ledger. Now I think we all know that most stable coins are not the best, because usually they come unhinged and then they plummet. So I think a lot of people are looking. Obviously, I know there's a lot of fans of Rippling out there. They're looking to obviously see what this new USD currency does. I think the most stable one is obviously I can't remember so you got Tether, which Tether was terrible, 100%. Like I'm definitely not a fan of Tether. I guess USDC is probably the best one that really hasn't come super unhinged. I think at one point it went down to 0.999998 or something like that, or something. I can't remember. I'm sure some people in chat know about it, but I think overall, when it comes to these though, stable coins have had a bad history of not being stable coins eventually, especially if something happens in the market. Now I don't know how this one's going to do with it being, obviously, tested on Ethereum and on the XRP ledgers, but I definitely seeing I'm definitely, I guess, more of a interested though to see how Rippling does on the USD trades, at least. Like I said, they're supposed to be opening up pretty soon. That's if you're looking into it, you can look it up. Obviously, right here, RLUSD is what's going to be the ticker symbol for it over there. So, and again, I know it's backed by short-term U.S. Treasury and dollar deposits, cash equivalents. They say it is, right? I mean, I don't want to 100% say that's 100% what's happening, but I am interested. I mean, I'm always interested to see when a new stable coin comes out, because a lot of times the stable coins are just not great.
Hey Jason, you want to give a quick demo on?
Yeah. I'll go over the platform really quick, guys. If you guys are brand new to stocks, or if you're watching from YouTube or Twitter and don't know how to come over and make predictions, or if you're just watching and haven't made an account yet, make sure you guys come over to stocks.com. Make you a quick account. It takes you a minute. It's really, really simple. You'll see your tickets up here. And to make predictions at the bottom left, don't type in the chat, because I've seen a lot of people today type in the chat. on that as well. So all you got to do to make a guess is hit over here on make prediction. We got 15 minutes left, so make sure you guys get them in. But just to make one really, really quick, I can show you how to do it. Let's just say you think it's going to go up to 26.53, which I actually already did that. I'm gonna change it. I'm going to be higher than that, honestly. So let's just say 26.75.90. You make prediction. That prediction will be at 4:30. So at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, that will pull the price, right? So right now we're guessing what that price will be. There's some people that say, hey, you need to wait till like it's not that much bidding time left. Other people are no, because again, if you make the prediction first and somebody else makes the same prediction as you, but you make it first in terms of like, say you made it at 1 o'clock, somebody made it at 2 o'clock, the one who did it at 1 o'clock will actually become ahead of them because you made the prediction first. So if you have the exact same prediction price, that will happen. We've had it happen multiple times now. So be aware. Maybe it's not the greatest time to be looking and waiting to snipe a price at the very end here. But yeah, it's super simple to do that. If you guys need extra tickets, though, you can get unlimited tickets by sharing your referral code here. All you got to do is obviously click down a referral code and then copy it, and you can paste it in Discord. You can paste it to your friends, family, text messages, wherever it may be. It could be your socials. Every time somebody signs up using your referral link, you'll get 5 extra tickets, bonus tickets there, and that's unlimited. So you can get unlimited bonus tickets. Other ways that you can do that, obviously, is claiming your daily rewards. Every day, this will reset. So make sure you guys come back here and claim your rewards. Even on weekends, you can come here and claim your rewards as well. And then from there, obviously, you can still also enable notifications. You can follow us on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube. So those are all simple things to do to get extra free tickets outside of just being here every day and doing your daily bonus rewards. And also, I do want to mention this. So every day, pretty much, we've been sending out bonus codes to people's emails. If you open that email up, make sure you have notifications on. When you do that, though, you'll get a bonus code. And if you enter that, the first 50 people that enter that get extra bonus tickets. So be on the lookout for that, because we've had days where, obviously they all get used. We've had days where, people are like barely missed out on getting free tickets. So make sure you guys don't know that. Be sure to turn notifications on. Check your emails, because we do send out, some free tickets that way as well. All right. I think that's, if you got anything else to add there, Murdy, you can add away as well.
All right. I have an announcement. We're gonna, since we're doing this for as a beta test, so I keep dropping nuggets on what's coming next.
Yeah.
And so we have a new way to earn tickets coming probably next week.
Let's go.
Which is very interesting. So we're gonna allow you to connect your brokerage account to stocks, right? So you can connect Robinhood, Schwab, Fidelity, whatever you're using. I think the only one we won't support is Interactive Brokers, because they're a pain to work with.
They are a pain to work with, though.
But we'll support everyone else, and you can import. So first thing you can do is you'll get tickets if you connect your account. And then here's the fun part. You'll be able to share trades in chat. So just like what you were saying, Dr. Kelly, you had a client that turned 850 into 20 grand. That person can now come in chat and actually share individual trades very easily with a few clicks. And we know that they are real and that this person isn't bullshitting us, because we are connected. Stonks is connected to their brokerage account, and all the data is coming through an API, and we can verify it. And so, because a lot of times people will go on like Wall Street Bets and put screenshots. Oh, look, I made $1 million, or I lost $1 million, and like, there's always a part of you that's like, is this really true, or is this Photoshop? Right. And so that's a new feature that's coming next week, is the ability to connect your brokerage account and to share trades. And to if you want, you can also share your portfolio. So someone can go to your profile and see, okay, Dr. Kelly now owns Apple, Microsoft, whatever your existing portfolio is.
Exactly.
That's cool. Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I think that's going to be like a really good thing. Is again, I think, that does adds some clarity to if somebody's, bullshitting or not. Cause we obviously see a ton of people, especially even content creators or even anybody in their chats, right? Are just like, yeah, I made this trade today or yada, 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 what it means. At the end of the day, like actually seeing something like on the page that shows you like this is real. I think that gives, validity to people, honestly, where it's not just somebody talking that never shows their accounts or they just make, it's another thing people like to do, especially in the finance sector. They like to make spreadsheets and then say they did them. Like, that's a spreadsheet though. Like, how do I know you just didn't type that in there? Because that's what you did. So I've seen people do that as well as like proof that they made the trade. I'm like, that's not proof at all. It's a spreadsheet you made. Like anybody could put any price they wanted to down on a spreadsheet. So actually showing that live and actually, being able to connect your brokerage account straight on the site, I think is awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, exactly. he said he'd like to support someone who has the biggest loss of the day. Honestly, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all.
Yeah, the last ones are a lot of fun to watch. I don't want to be the one who's losing, but they're fun to watch.
Oh, they're 100% fun to watch. I agree with that, though. That would be great, though, just to have like if you had some sort of board up that it shows like the biggest winners and biggest losers of the day. Like I'm going to go support this guy. He's feeling down today. He's down like 10 grand. Feels bad. Would be funny.
So we've got 10 minutes remaining and we've got 1,400 predictions. And I think so a lot of people are trying to wait for the last second.
Me too. That's what I'm getting at.
But see, if it's a tie, you're going to lose, in which I feel like, we have enough entries now where it's likely going to be a tie.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a tie. I just don't know. Yeah, when you get this many entries, like there's definitely going to be somebody tying with somebody. Remember, guys, make sure you guys, again, waiting to the end to snipe, like, okay, that's fine. But remember, though, if somebody like waits till the end and snipes and like, okay, they're like, okay, we only got 30 minutes. So I'm the closest to see like where this live price is at right now. Remember, if somebody makes the same prediction as you and they made it earlier than you do, they're the ones going to come in first place. You get dropped down to second because of the time tie there.
It's bound to happen. Stonkstradamus.
Stonkstradamus. That is a great name, honestly. That is a great name indeed. I've seen some good ones around here. We got a good old rock jock. Honestly, I've seen so many people like that are just daily users now. Like I know them as soon as I see them in chat. There's a lot of them in here. It's good to see like a lot of people coming back to back every day. I mean, like I said, we've had really good growth this last week on the game itself. I continue to see that growth coming on, which is great. Like we said, there's going to be more and more ways for you guys to earn, say tickets coming up. Obviously, again, our site alone will change coming up in the next few weeks. We'll have content creators that have their own pages. You'll see a lot more content start to, fill your page on here instead of just our content. Right now, again, this is more of like an alpha testing, build. And then, just in a few weeks, there's going to be content creators that are also going to be on here as well. They'll have their own pages. You can go to their pages. You'll see content. You'll see their live streams here. It won't just be a one pager, type site anymore. So it's going to definitely change over especially in this next month before September gets here. So like I said, I'm excited to see that growth and excited to, obviously see how the community reacts to how the new site's going to look with, all the new content coming out.
Yeah, starting next week, we won't be not starting next week, maybe middle of next week.
Yeah.
But soon we won't be the only channel that's live on Stonk. So Dr. Kelly will have her own channel. Everyone who you've been seeing
content
here
creators especially. Yeah, and then the 19th, like the first full week of like content creators getting to create their own content on here, which is going to be awesome. And like I said, we'll continue to grow that side of things. Before the end of this year, like this site's going to be, it's going to be unrecognizable from where it is right this second, because it's going to be so much content for everybody to be able to take in, whether you're here for crypto or whether you're here for, stocks, or whether you're here for personal finance, or whether you're here for tax stuff, or, real estate, or any kind of content that has to do with the financial markets or in finance in general. you're going to see a lot of content creators in different spaces. So you guys can, take that content in, enjoy it with them live. We'll have all kinds of stuff going on, their own games getting hosted as well. There's gonna be a lot of cool stuff. And we'll also still have our live streams here too, like every day. We'll still have those. So don't worry about that. You guys will still see our live streams too, but it's just, again, like we're opening up the site to more and more people as we grow here.
Nice.
So much fun to see this activity in chat. It makes my day. It's my
No,
best part of my day is to watch chat.
Oh, chat's been super active this last week. I feel like last Friday was like the first day I felt like chat really started taking off. And ever since then, I feel like every day it's just been building and building and building. So there's been more and more chat. We got tons of emotes now we can use. That's a great thing. I know everybody loves emotes. So yeah, I'm just like I said, it's, the sites just continue to grow. Like every day there's like something new we're adding, whether it's something small or big, just like the search bar in like the earnings calendar, right? Like, like there's a lot of stuff that's going to be getting added that people can just, search really, really quick and be able to find things really, really quick. And then again, like we said before, the earnings calendar will continue to get better and better too. We literally just added where, obviously you can watch this, the earnings calls live. They're transcribed for you as well live. So every day, like in every week, we're adding new things. So if you guys have something in the chat, you guys are like, this could be really cool. I mean, maybe your idea makes a lot of sense and maybe we take you up on it. So never be afraid to, give us some feedback on a couple of things either.
So I have an idea that I just gave to our devs. And so let's see if they listen to me. Because they don't have to listen to me. This is how we run it here, but is to put memes in chat, right? So right now you can only put emotes in chat, but it would be so cool because, this is all about memes, like Stonks is a meme itself. And so being able to like have a little search bar, search for memes and like put memes in chat.
Yeah, that'd be cool, especially if they can be like smaller and then you can click on them and it makes them bigger.
Sure.
That'd be sweet too. That way they're not taking up the whole chat. But if we can make them like, a little bit bigger, obviously than emote sizes, then you click on them and it kind of like, makes them bigger. Kind of like if you put in like if you put in like a stock ticker, you kind of click on that and it kind of makes it bigger. Like, I think something like that would be really, really cool without like, overfilling content creators chats or even our chat overall, like a big meme. But if we could make it to where we can click on that and, it kind of just, boom, and you're like, oh yeah, this is great. I actually like that.
To make it safe for work. That's the hard part, is running it through some sort of filter to make sure it's safe for work.
Yeah, that's for sure. People will be having all kinds of not so great memes as the boss walks by. No.
Yeah, I think popping out the chat window as a floating window. Yes, that is a request. We need to do that. It's on our list.
That is on the list for sure. Havana, that is on the list already. So that will be coming to you soon, hopefully. No worries.
I was traveling yesterday, but did I see that we hit 2,000 predictions yesterday?
Yeah.
Did I see that?
Like 2 days in a row. So like one day we hit like, I think it was Wednesday we hit 2021 predictions.
Sweet.
Yesterday we hit right at 2,000 predictions again. Obviously,
nice.
Friday's gonna be a little bit different because that's just, it's Friday. It's always gonna be a little bit different because there's no earnings technically after market. So we obviously always have our crypto days on Fridays for the most part, unless there's like a good stock you're doing it. So yeah, today I don't know what we hit today. I'm hoping we have 2 minutes left. Guys, make sure you guys get your predictions in. Let's see if we hit 1,700 predictions in 2 minutes. We could do it.
Well, we're at 15:42 right now.
That'd be a way big high for Friday too, honestly. This is definitely I think we're already at an all-time high for a Friday, but if we get 1,700 on a Friday, that'd be great too.
I think so.
No, 100%. Yeah, I think eventually though, as we continue to grow here, I think, it won't matter what day it is, like Monday through Friday. Eventually it'll all be about the same when it comes to prediction, because I see this, obviously hitting probably tens of thousands of predictions and more than that as it gets really, really big. So we've already seen good growth. I mean, obviously you've seen that too, Dr. Kelly, as you've been here. So it doesn't seem that long ago. It hasn't been a month yet. And we were like, what? We were like 30 predictions or something like that.
Right. Exactly.
It's been growing so quick and it's awesome to see.
That's cool.
It is really cool to see, though.
Oh, and then also coming next week is another feature that is like a user profile, so you can see all your predictions.
Yes.
You can see where you stand in the global leaderboard amongst everyone else. Dr. Kelly, I think you're number one on that leaderboard. I saw it today. And so, but basically, like for all contests you've entered, right? So it basically does a descending order by how much you won. And so it's,
that's cool.
and then shows you like, like stats about your predictions as well. Like, so
That's cool. A leaderboard.
Yeah, the leaderboard. Hey,
That's
everybody
cool.
loves a good leaderboard, though. I feel like
For
always
sure, for sure.
So I like leaderboards too myself. So
all right, 5 seconds, 3, 2,
Yep.
and here we go.
Yep. Hey, we locked in right over 1,600 predictions. That's definitely an all-time high for Fridays, for sure.
Nice.
But yeah, that's great. It is good to see. On the Ethereum price, let's see. Like, I'm hoping that Ethereum has some sort of like a little bit of volatility, at least a good like 20 or 30 bucks on the downside or upside. But once we actually take the Ethereum price in 30 minutes. Remember, guys, in 30 minutes, obviously down there it says winner selected. That's when the price will be taken for Ethereum at that point. And that's where we obviously, and we get it through. So there's going to be different places are going to have different prices sometimes as well. So if you're looking at one platform, it might be, off by a little bit compared to another platform. So, but yeah, in 29 minutes, pretty much we'll be taking the price then. So what happens now? Well, now we talk and talk. But yeah, usually we just have a good time talking, having fun. And then again, like I said, in right at 29 minutes, we'll take the price. And we'll see who won. We'll have multiple winners, though. It's not just like one person wins. If you guys are new, it's not just a one person, like, you know what I mean? It's not like one person only wins. So we have multiple winners. Like the top 30% pretty much wins some sort of money. The top 10 is going to win more than anybody else, though. And obviously number one's going to win the most. So if that's something you're looking forward to, if you're new, you're like, if I don't come in first place, I don't win. It's, everybody gets, there's a good chance, especially if you entered a lot, you're going to win some sort of money.
Yeah. Jason, you want to pull up the earnings calendar? Let's see who reported yesterday and let's see how they've been doing.
Yeah. Let's look at, I'm down with that too. I was fixing to actually ask about that as well. So we were just talking about it because the search is going to be coming soon as well. I will let people get around easier. Let's see.
Now we take the daily price for the stocks at 4:30, and we get it from TradingView. Where do we? I know you just mentioned there are so many different places that you could find the Ethereum price. Where do we isolate that one from?
I think it's TradingView. I think
it's TradingView too. I'm pretty sure it's TradingView.
It's right. Okay, cool.
I think we get everything from TradingView side. So
okay.
So if you guys are looking, like that's where we get our stuff from. So again, like I said, different brokerages are going to have different prices. It's going to be it's not like massive, but there's going to be little differences in between those. So, all right, guys, if you guys didn't know where the earnings calendar is, it's right up under your name here in your profile picture, and it shows the money you have in your account. You'll have the earnings calendar here. Again, we've had some updates to earnings calendar if you guys haven't been in here and been watching, but there's some cool stuff here we have now. If we want to look at, like, obviously from yesterday's earnings, we did take 2 yesterday. There were so many, stocks obviously yesterday that also had earnings. Like Eli Lilly was one of those, and they had some really, really good stuff. Obviously, we've changed this a little bit to have its own one big page. Like when you click on this, so obviously to get back out of that, you want to exit. So it did obviously used to be on the right side of the page, but we made it its own thing now, like its own pop out that pops out. You can see here, like obviously, Eli Lilly, it had a really, 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 really good beat. 45.2% on the EPS and revenue as well, 13.6%, and that was based on their Zimp bound, lose weight fast shot. I guess that's what you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it at that point, but it's pretty much what it does. But you can listen to earnings calls very, very easily now as well. Again, they are transcribed for you. We listened to this live yesterday, so you can actually now listen to earnings calls live on our on the calendar here easily instead of having to go to, let's say you had to go to Eli Lilly's, site, and then sign up on their investor site, I guess I should say investor site, and then sign up on the, the old website there, and then like try to do all kinds of stuff to get into the call. Now you can do that straight from here, whether you're looking for Tesla calls or whether you're looking for NVIDIA calls, or again, it could be like Eli Lilly's. But yeah, it's very easy. Let's just say you want to, skip forward to like, please down here. You can click on that and it skips forward by itself, which is kind of fun. So if you guys are looking to do those kind of things, like I said, you can click anywhere in this, and then obviously, start very easily by clicking on any word. A lot of people don't have that. You can also see reports and see PDFs as well by clicking on these. And those right there give you reports, obviously, through the PDF side. And then you can also see the earnings and the EPS and see if they've came in under what their targets were, or if they came above. Obviously, Eli has had some downs, but also mostly ups when it comes to they beat EPS, and then obviously on revenue as well, they've had some downs and also beat a lot as well. So you can see a lot of these. You can see past earnings calls as well. If you click on those, you can see if obviously the breakdowns on these. I think overall though, like the system we're building here is getting better and better and better. Pretty soon you'll be able to. Do you know when that feature's coming? You'll be able to like search, Murdy.
Soon, I think we have it on our development branch, and so I think Oliver will probably push it out soon.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured Monday or Tuesday, but I'm sure Oliver in the chat can answer that question. So, up force, what is these Running Man? Yeah, there's a lot of crazy emotes that are just a little weird, but they're also funny at the same time. But you can look at any of these stocks you want to look at. You can look at Disney. So any stock you want to pull up. Also, let me mention this as well, really, really quick. That way you guys know this. If you guys are looking for stocks and you don't see them here, they're probably either a small cap or a mid cap. So if you want to look at more stocks in the small cap and mid cap areas, all you got to do is click on this and you'll see a lot more stocks get entered in. So that's another thing as well. Like Dropbox wasn't shown before. Dropbox is here now. So any of these stocks, I think it's under what 10, what is it? Under a certain amount anyway. You won't be able to see unless
the earnings are live. So when someone is reporting in earnings calls, we show them here regardless of size. But if they're not showing, or if they're not live with their earnings calls at that moment, then you have to click the small cap button, and then you'll see every single company in our database, which is I think 20,000 companies.
Yeah, no, I agree with that too. Yeah, so there's a lot as you can see here, guys. Like, geez, yesterday's earnings was stacked. Oh my god, just kept going there, like way bigger than any other day. But this is super awesome. Again, like I said, a lot of websites actually make you pay for this. This is free and will always be free for you guys. It's one of the things we're bringing to obviously the retail investor. That way you don't have to pay $50 to $100 a month for a service just like this. We'll be bringing you guys other things as well that will be coming that, other sites will make you probably pay for. But yeah, I think the earnings counter is a big one. It gives you guys a little bit of a lead. That way you guys don't, again, like I said, it's free. This will be getting bigger and bigger and bigger. More and more stuff will eventually get added to this. Just like the site, like I said earlier, with, more and more content creators will be, streaming on the website. And the site will get filled and filled and filled with lots of more content for you guys to be able to take in. So I'm super excited about it. I know a lot of people.
We have a good question in chat, Jason. Someone's asking, a KWP analyst is asking, how are you guys funding this?
I'll let you answer. Yeah. So
we can thank our rich Silicon Valley venture capitalists for this.
True. We can.
Stonks is funded by a VC, well, bunch of VCs actually. Stonks actually has about 400 investors, I think. But the main one is a VC called A16Z, Andreessen Horowitz.
Yep.
So
we're a charity.
Send them some love.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with Oliver. We're a charity for the VC firms at this point. It's like, hey, you guys are getting lots of cool stuff, but that's how we are funding obviously how a lot of companies fund startups is through VC firms. Again, like Murty said, we have a lot of technically investors though. But there obviously there's bigger ones than others. But that's how we're funding this right now. And so far it's been going great. So I need some VCs in my life.
Let me give you an analogy. Do you guys remember in the early days of DoorDash or Uber when it was really cheap and there were none of these stupid fees? And that was the case for years. And we all benefited because a set of VCs literally put down $30 to $40 billion or whatever it was combined across all these companies. So, of course, we're much smaller and it's a different market, but you benefit from the subsidization of VCs, which is interesting because if you think about tools for finance people, for retail investors, you really don't see a lot of free tools being given out, right? Everyone has a premium plan where there's some free stuff, but really for the good stuff you have to pay. And it's to me at least, it was really shocking where I was like, well, VCs have been subsidizing all sorts of other industries like food delivery and car sharing for years, but really in finance, nobody has really subsidized to take all these set of tools and give them away for free. The feature we're launching next week that I was talking about connecting your portfolio and then importing your trades is a feature that everyone else charges for, right? It's not a free feature. There's lots of personal finance tracking types of services that you can connect your account and then pull in your trades from multiple brokerages and then make it look pretty in a dashboard. But they're not a single one of them is completely free. They're all a premium sort of business model. And so that's another big feature that we're giving away for free, even though it actually costs us for every single user, we're paying a monthly fee for that. And so it's not going to be free, but we're just going to suck it up and eat the cost. Now, some of our partners there, I'll give them a shout out here. SnapTrade, you may see some of their folks in chat here. Terry from some SnapTrade. They've been very nice to us, and they've worked with us to make the pricing in a way that we can actually afford it. So this will remain free forever. We're not going to charge for this. But just to give you some background on the business side of things, that it's not actually that simple getting this stuff free to you. It takes a combination of having partners that are willing to work with us on pricing and investors that are basically subsidizing this whole venture. So.
No, yeah, totally understand that too. Like I said, it's without partners, it's a long, lonely road. And I think anybody obviously that knows the business side of the industry or even any industry really knows that partnerships are really how you get the boat rolling, because you can't do everything by yourself. But yeah, like I said, everything here is funded obviously by VC firms. And it will continue to be that way as well. And like I said, we're trying to bring you guys a lot of premium products, a lot of other people make you pay for. But we're trying to subsidize that ourselves. I think overall though, a lot of these other platforms that pop up, they get they'll get 500 users, and then maybe they have 20 people paying for it. It's why are you even making people pay for it at that point? Just give it away free for a while. But hey, it's everybody has their own, their own business model and where they want to go with it. It's honestly the way I look at it, at least.
Yeah, we have some more questions. So can I win this from Ghana? I don't know. If Stripe supports Ghana, then yes, you can withdraw your money. I mean, you can win. The question is whether you can withdraw your money from Ghana. So I think we're going to have to look at Stripe support for Ghana. Okay, we have some price action. Good. We like price action.
Action.
No, that was a few hours ago. No,
oh,
it's limp.
Oh, you're talking about earlier. Earlier, we had a run up there for a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the limp category today.
Yeah, right now we're in limp mode. But I mean, anything honestly, anything could happen in 15 minutes, pretty much. So let's be honest.
Take care, you guys.
Bye.
Bye, Dr. Kelly. Good seeing you.
Take care. All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, Oliver's listing the other things in chat that are not free that we're paying for. It's quite a lot, actually. We're paying
nothing
for
really free.
The calendar. We're paying for. Yeah, I don't even.
We're paying for it. You guys aren't paying for it. Yeah, exactly. So everything we bring you guys, like a lot of this stuff is, obviously we're paying for it. We're subsidizing it to bring you guys like the best platform we can, especially in the financial sector that, really sets apart for the retail investors stuff they don't already have, or if they do have, again, they're paying for it right now when they really don't have to here. So, hey, not trying to take business away from anybody else, obviously, but you guys do get a lot of stuff here for free. All we ask is you guys to share your referral code, your referral link. I mean, you guys get extra tickets too. So if you guys have it, make sure you guys, go up here. If you guys are wondering where your referral code's at, if you come up here, it says get your referral links. You click on that. You can copy this and paste it anywhere. Every time somebody uses your referral link and signs up, though, you get 5 extra tickets. And that's unlimited tickets as well. And you guys can obviously enter the stocks on next Monday. So next Monday, it's obviously Monday through Friday next week will all be stocks. So I think next week's going to be a great week. There's a lot of good earnings next week. So it's going to be a fun week next week. And I can't wait.
Can you pull up next week, Jason, and let's decide which ones we're doing next week.
I know on Friday, we're definitely doing applied materials. Let's see. Let me go over here.
To answer your question, which exchange we're using the price from TradingView, and I think TradingView gets it from Coinbase. So that's the price.
Yep. That is the price indeed.
Okay, I think Monday we do Monday.com. We just have to. I mean,
it does make the most sense when you're looking at it. You're like, okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Oh, we got Rumble Monday too, though.
Oh, Rumble. That's going to be volatile. I like it.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Monday.com's morning. I just now noticed that. No, it's during market hours. So we definitely do Rumble on Monday just because Rumble's always volatile anyway. It doesn't matter. So I feel like that's a good one to do. Let's see. I mean, I like Home Depot, but that's during market hours. Let me make sure I've clicked these up because I keep looking at the wrong ones. Oh, we could do, I said Monday, or Tuesday, we could do New Holdings. I know there's a lot of people that keep up with that stock. Tootsie Rolls. I didn't know they were even a stock. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know I could buy Tootsie Roll stock. So we could all just go in and buy lots of Tootsie Roll stock.
So far we've been really covering the mega caps, right? Because everyone knows them, most people own them, and they're interested in them. But I wonder if we should start covering like shitty penny stock companies, because they're going to be the volatile ones, and that's where the action is, right? Like, because that's what we're like. When you have a price that really goes up or down, that's where the fun is, I feel like.
Yeah.
So like,
I agree with that.
But you may have never heard of the company. You may not care about the company.
Yeah, that's my only concern. Like, we could do a small stock on Tuesday. We could go with. I just know people know New Holdings.
Yeah,
we could go with Tootsie Roll. I mean,
Tootsie Roll. Just sounds.
We got Flutter too. Let's see. We could go with either one of those. So we'll see in chat what you guys want to go with too. If you guys in chat see a lot of stocks you guys are interested in, or want to see us maybe do, let us know too. It has an earning, obviously, like one of these days in the aftermarket, not before market. Like, there's a lot of stocks here on Monday that'd be great. We'll talk around on Thursday. We'll talk about same thing with Wednesday and Thursday. We'll talk about these stocks like Walmart and Alibaba, JD. There's a lot of stocks here we can talk about, but again, that's during the market hours. We're looking. I do know on Thursday we're definitely doing applied materials because they have everything to do with our batteries and things like that, and that's a very, very, I feel like important stock to even cover anyway. But we'll talk about other stocks too. Is there any let's see, aftermarket? Was it Dillard's? Let's go see if there's any small stock that could be volatile. This is apartment income. What the heck? It's a REIT, bro.
That's not going to be volatile at all.
No, it's not going to be volatile at all. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to think of one of these small stocks on Friday. It's volatile. There has to be someone. I guess we could look at some of these stocks and see how volatile they've been. Because I don't know any of these stocks, but like you said, though, if there's one that's going to be super volatile, that's super small, it could be it could be worth like doing, because like, let's see, this one's been it's not been too bad. They had a bump up to 320. They've had a low. Well, it's year to date though. Let's see, about past month. Oh, they've been pretty flat past month. We can think of some at the end of the day. Like I said, we definitely got Mondays done. So Monday we'll definitely go a Rumble. Tuesday we can go with, I guess we can go with new. Wednesday, let's see if there's any other ones down here. There's good old Sana.
Yeah, what are we doing?
There's old Canoe. You know what? I actually feel bad for Canoe sometimes because they have their management so stupid. But they had a cool thing going. They could have just used it and sold it. The framing, if they would have used the framing and just and kind of like went with just the framing side of things instead of like I do think their cars and I guess their van or where the hell it was, like small little truck was cool looking. Like I'd be like, okay, that'd been something like you see over in like, especially over in like maybe like Japan and China. I feel like would have been very popular. But man, like I said, I feel like they should have just went with their technology they had with the framing they had. That was really, really cool. But hey, the management wasn't that fun. So
I think we're really in like the shitters here with $40 million market cap.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Faraday. Wasn't Faraday another company that would just like have terrible management?
I mean, look at their price chart. Let's open up Faraday's price chart. This will be hilarious.
Let me see this.
Yeah, just
I'll just go here. Oh my God.
Yeah, do a 5-year. Do a 5-year.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Look at that. What was the valuation peak?
Oh my God.
So they were at, holy shit, look at that. That is
they're down 99.9999999%. Holy jeez, man. That is wild. How much is
this? This is what is going to happen to Intel, I think. I know it seems very.
I can honestly see it. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
Imagine, but I think this was what's going to happen to Intel because look, in the chip business, either you have the best chip or you don't, and if you don't, nobody's buying your chip.
No, I agree.
And they don't have the best chip now, and all their efforts to have the best chip have failed because this is like a 3 to 5 year like cycle that is easily predictable.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Anyways, I'll shut up about Intel. But
no, you're good. Yeah. Look at this. See, look, this is another thing that happened to Canoe. Look, see, they were up at $466, and now they're down 99.62%.
Yeah, no, I agree. Intel is not a one-horse pony show. I completely agree. They have other parts of their business, but I'm just saying, like, if you look at
so old and like so like just like in their trenches and do not want to change. I just don't see them. Even if they wanted to change, like they're so slow about doing it. I just don't know how far down they're going to go before maybe they do actually correct. But maybe I'm wrong there. Yeah, there's a lot of stocks here that are just like, whoo, man.
Berkshire Hathaway is so old too. I agree with you. I'm not really a fan of Berkshire Hathaway. I think there's like a lot of people that worship Warren Buffett, right? And rightly so, fine, I get it. But I'm just like, philosophically, I'm against the idea of worshiping a money manager by like thinking that they have the secret sauce because nobody does. And like you could have like a great 20-30 year run like Berkshire did and then suck for the last 20, which they did. So, it's like I remember few years ago when everyone was worshiping Cathie Wood, and I was
Cathie Wood.
Like, oh my God, like if you actually heard her interviews, the stock price, for ARK was going like this, and she looked like the next Warren Buffett and Messiah. But if you actually listen to her interviews, you'd be like, this woman is dumb. Like she does not even like she's using one buzzword after another, and she doesn't even actually understand like basic stuff about technology. And yet everyone was worshiping her. Everyone was making money. It was like, ARK was the coolest thing since sliced bread. Like,
Jeez.
and so I agree with you. C12H22s. Well, okay, but you need a better username. We need to work on your username. But I completely agree with you. These brand name investors are, I don't know. I'm skeptical of all of them.
They're not great. Let's just be honest. I mean, at the end of the day, like most of you guys are better off. You guys just want to have somebody manage your money. Just go put it in the S&P 500. Like you're way better off at the end of the day because a lot of these people are going to underperform it anyway. They're going to underperform the whole market as a whole. So, and every once in a while you'll get somebody that does great, and then again, like I said, it's like a 1 or 2 time thing, and then they kind of fall to the wayside. With Cathie Woods, that was a big one. She went to so many companies, and then now they're just like some of them are down 90+%, and it's just like people that kind of went that way with her. It's kind of sad, but also it's like, well, you you picked the wrong poison.
Yeah. Something that had me concerned is Elon Musk recently actually has been quoting Cathie Wood's price target on Tesla.
Yes, I know.
And I'm like, come on, man. Like, I mean, really, is this what you want to associate yourself with?
Elon. Sometimes I don't think Elon even cares. He just says some off the wall shit to try to and it's just like, come on, Elon. Like, I know Elon's smarter than that, but like sometimes, man, in my head, I'm thinking like, there's just no way he's this smart. like I have nothing against Elon. Like I said, I love Tesla. I love the companies, but man,
so risk and reward is saying she just bought a lot of Amazon on that big dip, which is exactly my point with Cathie Wood, right? Like on one hand, you're talking about, we believe in like the big sort of innovators in technology and big disruptors, and we're going to buy CRISPR and like all these out of the, really like moonshotty type companies. And then she buys Amazon, which is the exact opposite of that, right? And Amazon's a good company, don't get me wrong. I own Amazon, one of my large positions, but like it's not what you think of innovation, right? Like it's just not.
It's like the opposite right now. I mean, at the end of the day, let's just be honest with it. I mean, I 100% agree though. But it's just like, it's kind of crazy, it's just how people do it. I mean, all it takes is like you doing great one time and then everybody's like worshiping you. And especially during a bull market too. Like everybody's great in a bull market. Like who isn't good in a bull market? Like I was
great in the bull market.
Yeah, I was awesome too. I was doing backflips in the bull market. But everybody was, I feel like it didn't matter what stock it was. Like it didn't care. Like your stocks were probably up at least a good 30 to 40%. And like, it's like, and you did nothing for that. But at the end of the day, it's like, hey, I'm here. But Cathie Woods, obviously she's where she got her, limelight from. Is Stock Jock in the house? I don't know if Stock Jock's in the house actually or not. I'm sure he's probably lurking somewhere. Did you come over from Stock Jock? See? I'm guessing you did probably. Palantir. I mean, I love Palantir. Don't get me started.
Autistic founder, man. Autistic founder.
Love Palantir. I know everybody's going to be hating because of the PE levels. I don't care about the PE levels. I don't PE levels. Yeah. Have you been in the market since 2020? We don't care about PE levels anymore. You need to take that off your strategy.
I agree. Cathie should be buying the dip in Toyota Motors, most undervalued automaker in the world.
Yeah,
exactly. That's my point.
Toyota. Palantir has the sickest logo, William.
Wait, what is their logo? I don't actually know Palantir's logo. I should know this. Okay, I'm gonna Google this.
Yeah, you gotta Google it.
Oh, okay. Yes, I know this. Okay.
Yeah, it's like
it can mean a lot of things.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's just one of those logos. Like when you see it, you're like, oh, okay.
It's very autistic.
Yeah, exactly. You're like,
the logo's autistic.
Yeah, literally. You're like, okay, well, okay. Literally, that logo could literally mean anything, but it's just a nice logo. My I was looking at Pastor one day. My wife's like, why is their logo a book with a ring light? I was like, what? I was like, get out of here. Hating on my stock.
All right, we got 1 minute, guys, before we're gonna pick a winner. So
yep, 1 minute. We're here. We've had we've had a lot of volatility. So, like, honestly, I was hoping we'd see like one of these big drenches on the downside or the upside by now. But it really hasn't happened much since then. But hey, I guess anything's possible. Everybody, I mean, but I guess we can't really. I need to sign into my thing, but oh well, I'll sign in a bit. I don't care about it right now. But I guess like overall, like when we're thinking about crypto, you always have a chance for it to do something, but also have a chance for it not to do something. So it's not like they have earnings coming out. So the final price will be the live price now. Well, so the system itself takes a snapshot in time, and it will use that as obviously basis of winners. So like right here in a second, you'll see it start calculating. This is calculating winners. So around right now, it's taking the snapshot and it's calculating the winners, and then you'll see, obviously you'll see some the confetti fall, and then it'll say like see winners. You click on that, and then you'll see the list of winners at that point. It might take a second or two for them to load all the way up, but you'll see them. Get back to that wig tip.
Fix the screen, please. Okay, they don't want to see the infinite zoom.
You don't want to see the infinite zoom's the best part. I mean, technically, I think we're going to have to see the infinite zoom because I can't click on the winners part without seeing infinite zoom. Yeah. So you guys are stuck with infinite zoom for a minute.
Liquidity lost. I blame the whales. Well, you don't really have whales playing this game, right? Because unless you've actually shared your link, it's quite hard to get tickets.
Yeah, there's not many whales here. Like maybe most people are entering like 5 times because maybe they got somebody signed up or whatever. But for the most part, like there's not really that many whales that have like a ton of tickets. So you should be good.
You want to try refreshing your screen, Jason? Actually,
oh, never mind. We're good. Okay. We're good. This is going to take a second, by the way, guys, because it's calculating all the winners. So let's give it a minute. It'll say no results right now, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think they worked on a new query on this. They were optimizing this query yesterday. So let's see how it works today. Yeah.
We shall see. Oh, it's loaded. Wait a second. Why is it not? Maybe I got to click into it again. Oh, there you go. Sweet. Here we go. Yo, KZ Money coming in first place with $125, richer than when he came in. That's what I'm talking about. Monty coming in second place with 63. PC Leo coming in third place with 38. Fourth place, Bill Beer. I know Bill Beer. I see him in chat a lot. $25 richer. And then obviously top 10 here, congrats to you guys. Look, we almost had it though. We almost had it. They were so close to each other by 1 cent. 1 cent.
1 cent, guys. Good job. Damn.
Fucking
A. Wow.
That's how you know. He got it right on though. Look at that. That delta of 0.000. I mean, I wonder, KZ, did you make your guess earlier or like right at the point when we said, hey, look, it's fixing to close in 10 seconds or a minute?
All right, KZ, I'm going to get you on the stream or like at least in chat.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to know, like, did he make his guess like right then? Yeah, odds are you're going to win some money at the end of the day. Odds are you will definitely win some money. Does the your bids only work? It's not working for me. Yeah, right now it's down because they've been working on a new query system. So for right now, it's not going to work, but it will be working soon. So you're going to have to scroll through here and find. I don't know if will it show up like yellow still or no? I don't think it will either, will it?
It should, but I think
I know they're working. I know they're. Yeah. I know I did. I mean, I didn't know because he's working at new queries. So, all right, guys. Well, you see where I'm at. Nowhere to be seen. Oh my God. Well, I was hoping for some volatility. Okay, that's all I know. Okay, I'm not making you guys suffer through me zooming. I'm looking for my name somewhere. Yo, congrats to all the winners though. Again, like I said, if you guys like, I think the top 30% win some sort of money. So even if you won like 50 cents or like $1, right? You win $1, it's $1 you wouldn't have had before. India, I know India, he's in the chat a lot too. With $1.03, the last winner in 480th place. But remember, you guys can enter as many times as you want, so you could win multiple times. But yeah, like I said, this is our new way of doing things. We just, again, like I said, they're going to be Monday. This will all be working, so your bids showing up will probably work Monday. Let's see, day 2 in a row with no Pedro, no. Well, hey, Monday's the special day though, Pedro. You're going to win Monday. We have Rumble Monday, by the way, guys. So stock of the day Monday is Rumble. That'll probably go live pretty soon. And you guys can make bids through, obviously, even through the weekend if you want to. Make sure you guys are coming back on the weekends, though, and getting your, well, I have to go back to the stocks page on, yeah. And make sure you guys are getting your daily bonuses each day. So come back in on Saturday and Sunday, get your daily bonuses. And soon, like we said, in a couple weeks here, we'll have content creators creating content. They'll be creating content pretty much probably, be somebody probably creating content at least once a day. As more and more content creators join up, there's going to be a lot of content creation, a lot of, content going out. So you guys the site will be obviously live, 24/7, 7 days a week. We'll also still have our live streams as well with the big game giveaway. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed today. It is a Friday. I hope everybody enjoys their Friday and your weekend. I know we're, going to enjoy our weekend. There's a lot of stuff to be done.
So I see Pedro 209 saying, I have shares in Rumble. And so this is a very interesting point, actually. I was thinking about this today. It would be interesting if you can prove that you are a shareholder in the company we're covering. I think you should get more tickets.
That'd be kind of funny. Honestly,
right?
Kind of. Well, I mean, pretty soon you'll be able to hook. I mean, obviously, I think won't everybody be able to hook up their? Will everybody be able to hook up their accounts?
Yeah, wouldn't that be
so we
cool,
need to be able to
so
do that.
If you're a shareholder, then you really care about what that company does. Fine, you may win some money on stocks, maybe yes, maybe no, but like the price action you really care about, and so
I agree with that too.
We should give you more tickets for being a shareholder for the company we cover. I think that'd be very cool.
Is that a Windwalker painting? Yes, it is. I don't know if you can see it over there, but yeah.
Ooh, nice.
It's Zelda. He's on it. I should say Link. I shouldn't say Zelda. It's Link.
All right, guys. Thank you. That's it for today. We are not streaming tomorrow or Sunday. But we will be back on Monday. And who are we covering on Monday, Jason?
Monday is Rumble.
Monday
is Rumble. So good day for Monday. Like I said, next week, I think there's a lot of good earnings coming out next week. Even if it's not aftermarket, we can still talk about them because they have a lot of, like I said, tomorrow. Let's see, next week, what is like Walmart? You have, Walmart, Alibaba, JD. There's a lot of stuff on that end as well. We got Rumble, obviously new holdings. We got Home Depot. Cisco.
Just one reminder, by the way, your daily bonus, like the login streak, will reset if you don't log in on Sunday.
That's what I told him. That's what I told him earlier. I was like, make sure you guys log in. Get your free
on Saturday and Sunday. Otherwise, you're going back to zero.
Yep. Don't miss those free tickets over the weekend doing your daily streaks. So, like I said, you can log in tomorrow and get it, and then Sunday and get it, and then obviously Monday through, and then once you're done through the 8, it'll reset itself. But let's just say you have 2 tickets because you're on day like 7. If you don't log in tomorrow to get those 2 tickets, you're going to go right back to day 1 with 1 ticket. So,
I
hope everybody enjoys your weekend. It was fun. It was fun streaming. It's always good doing some crypto on the Friday sometimes. So like I said, most of the time we usually try to pick stocks that are doing, earnings, but on the Fridays, it's kind of hard to do that most of the time, but every once in a while we do. But yeah, guys, we will see you guys Monday with Rumble. It should be starting up, or maybe already started up. Actually, I think it already started up below us. So you guys can already make predictions. And remember, make sure to log in and get your login streaks. Also, make sure everybody shares your referral link. You have the whole weekend to get as many referrals to the site as possible. That way you guys have a ton of tickets for Monday's show. That seems pretty simple. You can share it everywhere and anywhere. It's an easy link to share. So share it with your friends, family, share it with, anybody wants to win free money. Okay. Even if they don't know what stocks are, they can literally come here and submit prediction. They might win at least a few bucks each time without even trying to guess. So you guys can do that as well.
You and your, 10 monitor chart setup. And
they probably will. Share it far and wide all over social stuff. I mean, you guys get a lot of tickets for Monday. So, yeah.
Sweet. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.